that is being sick. I paid bills and kept my child warm and fed. Their things are very different. What gift? I need to know what people are talking about. What gift was supposed to go to my brother? Because I have never in my entire adult life bought my brother anything. And there was never any gift that would have come through me for my brother because I don't even speak to my brother.
She said that she sent you a gift on accident. It was for her brother.
Right. And I texted her and said, I don't know what this is. And she texted me back and said, oh, that was for my brother. Let me get you the return thing. And I said, okay. And then she said, or if you'll use it and won't give it to anyone, you can keep it. Screenshots of that too. I kept everything. I told her I would send it back, but she bought it. I needed the return code from her to take it and return it to Amazon. I didn't go to the store with no money and ask for anybody to pay for my groceries.
Here's the thing, Ronnie, that your DV situation, I understand if you don't want to talk about it, because I don't know, I didn't know about it till just recently.
I showed Mandy proof.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mandy doesn't share private things that she's not supposed to, so.
I'm just saying, Mandy, can you at least say that I showed you proof?
He did.
Thank you.
He did.
So here's my question to you. Is there a restraining order? Is there...
There's not.
Things in place that can keep you safe.
There's There's not, because this is those questions and I respect them, but it sounds a lot like victim blaming. Do you know the statistics of women getting out of situations like this? It's not just
very low.
Up and leave. Okay, we also share a child, so I can't just up and disappear.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you what if there's a restraining order in place. If you
My baby's dad is not a welder. First off, let's just go ahead and stop that fucking lie right now.
Turn the
They
comments
live
off.
together, Jennifer.
Turn the comments off.
But no, there is no restraining order because the last time he put his hands on me, I let him sweet talk me into believing it wouldn't happen again. Just as most women do.
Are you in the same house as him?
No.
So
I left.
Oh.
So my question is, why haven't you gotten a restraining order?
That's a good question.
Because I understand.
Maybe she's been just worrying about her kid being sick.
I mean, honestly, my kids had RSV since I, up and left. Or actually, I didn't leave. He kicked me and his sick child out in the middle of December. So if he wants to run around running his mouth, we could lay all his shit out here too. He kicked his daughter out in the middle of December. Because I said to him, where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Oh, I'll have to sleep in my car. Hope you have gas to keep her warm. It wasn't even an option for me to leave her with him. So I don't even want to hear it.
The question is, you can get a restraining order, and I know that it's only a piece of paper.
It is only a piece of paper.
But if you don't start a paper trail.
There's paper trails, there's police reports.
Okay, but you can still get a restraining order, and then if does it open up a whole new can of worms as far as, the baby being involved, visitation, and blah, blah, blah? Yes, it does. But.
Or I could just keep the plan that I already have.
Okay, well, none of us know that, and you don't have to tell us that.
I can't tell you that. Not until it's done.
Okay, I understand that. So, I guess everybody else's big question is why can you understand how it looks?
Yes.
Taking money from multiple people. Can you understand that?
Yes. But there's also the stigma that is getting placed on me just because who my sister is. If I never came on this app and said anything about knowing who my sister was. And I came on here with my story, and people sent me $13,000. Not one person would care. Not one person would care.
That's true.
But because my sister is a rug addict who uses the money that she asks for on this app in certain ways, that just means that everybody has to do the same thing. I am being victimized for my sister's crimes, and that's ridiculous. Most of you are doing it as well.
I'm sorry?
And most of you are doing it as well. Because you took your opinion based off of who I was, and that's why you're on the fence about it. If I was not her sister, none of y'all would even be talking about it. You probably wouldn't even know about it, and you wouldn't care about it.
You would just be the next person being covered then.
If I was scamming. But when you get money for something and you use it for that, that's not scamming. Am I right or am I wrong? Because it's real quiet now.
I don't really, I'm on the fence because what you're telling me
Is I'm not gonna listen. I'm not being mean to you, Ronnie. I'm saying I'm on the fence because I don't understand why this is all coming out now, and now you're saying you took money from multiple people, and now so what else is gonna come out? So I'm saying get ahead of the game here and just fucking say it out loud and be done with it.
Drop what you got. Just be done with it. Have yourself covered.
I'm listening to you guys, but you're not listening to me.
Wait,
I'm listening to you.
we are listening. I'm
The only
listening.
thing
I
I'm
cannot
asking
drop the
you-
proof of where the money went without making myself unsafe. And nobody is listening to me. So if you guys want to continue to victim blame and do all of that, you can.
Ronnie,
and I
nobody's
can
doing that.
release
We're
all of
simply
it.
asking
No,
you
we're not
questions.
doing that at all. No, we're not doing that at all.
What she's trying to say
Very
is,
much it is when you're victim blaming because why haven't you gotten a restraining order? Why haven't you gotten any of that? That is putting it on me and not on the person who is doing it. But that's fine. That's
Okay,
cool.
can I say something?
Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so this is, I'm just going to say it like this. You said that if nobody knew who you were, nobody would.
Y'all gonna have to hold on because you summoned my baby daddy to my phone. So
Oh no. The only thing I'm going to ask her not to post is Tracy Lily's whatever, her past. Because that's what they're saying that's going to put her in jail.
Jenny, I have to grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, what? Yeah, something about if she drops Lily's past, it will put her in jail. So I'm going to ask her not to drop Lily's past, whatever is back there.
what I think she's trying to say is that she can't post anything without revealing where she is.
Yeah.
And that's putting her in danger.
Yeah, but she didn't say that.
Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to
That's
say
what
is
she's
that
trying
if she
to-
posts anything without them revealing their stuff first, it's going to put her in danger of where she's at. Is what I'm trying. I think that's what I'm getting. What she's trying to say.
She dropped.
You see what I'm
Interesting.
saying? I think that's what she. Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to say. So she's waiting for them to post what they're going to post first before she posts anything.
Well, that's tit for tat. Come on, if you
Yeah.
got
I think that's what I'm getting from it.
that's
So
tit-
she's waiting. She's waiting for them to post everything they've got before she can post anything, and before she can post anything out there because she's trying to keep herself and the child safe because she's hiding from the baby daddy, and that way she can't. That way she won't reveal anything that they can't. You see what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
And that's
Raggedy.
why- and I think that's what she's trying to. That's what I think she's trying to say without really saying it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Yeah.
believe that. I'm just being honest. I
Yeah.
think that if the other side doesn't want Ronnie to put something out there first, it's because, like I've said in the comments, every single person is guilty in this situation. Because at the end of the day, those people willingly and nonchalantly sent hundreds and thousands of dollars to someone that they didn't know from a hole in the wall. Ronnie should have never taken that money. And here's my thing. I completely understand being in the type of situation Ronnie is in, and she is right. It is so much harder to get out than people could ever understand. I'm 16 years in, and that's all I'll say. But I also know that if you have gotten out and you have left, Tech is right, there are a lot of resources in Pittsburgh, especially for mothers in those types of situations. Resources that would keep from having to take money from people, random strangers on an app. That shouldn't have happened. Every person is guilty in this situation. Nobody is victim blaming. I say that with the utmost confidence. Nobody is victim blaming.
I'm not. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah,
Like,
we weren't victim blaming at all. The blonde Jennifer was just asking questions, and I don't know where she got the victim blaming from. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Guilty parties get defensive. And, you know, I'm not trying to be hateful or ugly towards Ronnie, but Ronnie is just as guilty as everybody else in this situation. I have had people, and I haven't even asked for it, that have reached out to me in email, sending me things. That is why the question was asked if those two people were the only two people, because I have had individuals reach out to me. There are several people that have sent this person money. So they are all guilty. Everybody is guilty. Ronnie knew better just based off of everything that's happened on this app, and Ronnie did it anyway while putting out the persona that she has never taken a dime. Because let's not forget, because of the whole Lisa situation, Ronnie has put out the persona that she has never taken a dime from anyone on this app, yet she's been doing it for however long. So they are all guilty. Everybody's guilty. And people can get mad at me for saying that. I think that we've all established I don't care who does and does not like me on this app at the end of the day.
And
But I
Raggedy,
will not have you guys accused of victim blaming.
and Raggedy, how many times have people come on this app asking for help? Who do we send them to?
Yeah.
All for
Tech
one.
or All for One for resources? Do we not send them to them?
yes. And is Tech still in here? Because I want to make sure she knows that I respect her and I
Yeah.
wasn't going to have her
I think she left, but I think
Ronnie
she knows. I think she
or
knows.
anybody
Yeah,
disrespect Tech. I respect Tech, so I'm sorry.
yeah, she knows. She knows it. She knows it.
Raggedy, that is exactly what I was going to say before I had to go get my charger.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I know how it is to be in DV situations, okay? I also know how it is to raise children without help from the state, from the other parent, from family, and doing it on my own. And you know, you just do it. I certainly wasn't on an app asking for money. But I think where she's wrong is she said that if she wasn't Lisa's sister, no one would care.
That's a big lie.
I'm calling bullshit on that because
I just said
would
that she
care.
would be the next one we would be
Yep.
covering.
Exactly. She would be in the same situation because you're taking advantage of people's kindness and how they are. Yes, those people are offering it. People need to remember that a lot of people are on this app because they're alone and they don't have anyone, or they're going through a hard time and they need somebody. So when they get a chance to help, they don't think about it as somebody's scamming me or somebody's using me. You know, they're willing to do it because maybe they're just a kind human. Now, I'm not saying for somebody who's a rug addict, because that's just dumb. I'm going to say it. But hearing about, you know,
wasn't
Ronnie,
hateful,
a
thank you.
mother, and with her child, and, you know, people's hearts are going to open and they're going to want to do that.
And
I'll be right back.
this person in the comments is right, and I might get hate for this too. It's not that people are saying anything because she's Lisa's sister, but let's be honest. If she wasn't Lisa's sister, people would not have sent her that money. And I'm just being so for real. I feel like at this point, it's almost Ronnie took advantage of the fact that her name is out there because she's Lisa's sister, and that's the end of it. So she can never say anything about people getting clout off of her sister's back, because the situation, in my opinion, makes me feel like she kind of got money off of her sister's back. Because if she wasn't Lisa's sister, I don't think that people would have clung to her the way that they did and sent that money. And that's just my opinion.
I do believe that is true. That does make sense.
It does make sense, yes.
That does make sense. So now that you put it like that.
I don't know though, because people threw money at Melita, and she wasn't Lisa's sister.
Right, but Melita, the people that threw money at Melita were people that were Melita's actual friends that talked to her every day, sometimes hours a day. And that's where I separate the Melita situation from this situation.
Okay.
These people have been friends with Melita for months on end.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know Melita, and I didn't know nothing about her.
And that's what makes it different. I mean, there's a lot of sayings, but that's what makes it a little different. These people knew Ronnie only because of who her sister was.
Hi, Green Eyes. I didn't even know you were in here. Hi.
But I'm going to drop. I know I keep popping up and then dropping.
Raggedy,
I
you're
have to say
fine.
that while there was an open box to say it. And, you know, Ronnie can come at me if she wants to come at me for it. But I will. I call it like I see it, and I'm sorry, but that is how I see it. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I love your faces.
I love your face.
Have a good day, Raggedy.
Please don't tell me this boss lady is correct. I just can't.
Well, hey, I said the other day, if Boss Lady fucking found out something that we didn't know, I would eat crow. I'm cool with that. I don't like the lady, but I mean, I'll eat crow.
Do I need to drop for someone?
Ranger.
No,
Ranger
there's an open box.
Okay.
on
I'm
Jennifer.
sorry, I'm not
Ranger
looking
said,
at
did
my
you see
phone.
the message about tech? Ranger, the messages are going so fast.
What about tech?
Ranger said, Blonde Jennifer, did you see the message about tech? We did not see the message.
No, I
so
didn't.
fast.
I didn't. Do you want to come up in a box?
Did you guys hear where LR's mom made a Chime account for Lisa?
No.
No.
Mandy?
No.
Bueller?
I think Mandy's on a phone call.
She got a phone call, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to say this.
Thank you, bouncer.
Hold, please.
Excuse you, bouncer. I'm right below you.
I'm saying, girl.
Excuse me.
I know, right?
Roll that.
Excuse me.
Right now, I'm going to say this to all 702 people.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I think that Ronnie has scammed several people.
She said not scam. She said she got money from several people.
I also,
Yeah,
let me follow up with, she used her sister as a platform to do that. That's what it looks like to me. I was merely asking the questions that everybody wants to know.
Right.
So he's full of shit. Period.
You have to
Point
think
blank.
of it this way,
Full
too.
of shit.
You have to look at it this way.
Ronnie's in the comments. Do you want her in a box?
No, I don't, because I'm gonna finish. Go ahead, bouncer.
I agree. Because Trina, she sent the KFC to Lisa. And I think that Trina also, I may be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Trina / English to try to financially help Lisa too, and Lisa rejected it? Wasn't English the one that
Yes, he
offered to
sent her
move Lisa
$50.
down to Texas?
There was
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm right on that? Am I correct on that?
You are. You are correct
I
on
don't
that.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sure I don't know.
And I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, because I do remember Trina talking about it.
Yeah. I think it's weird that
After you have that service, honey.
possibly two people that tried to help Lisa.
So there
Bouncer?
it goes.
Yeah, she's got bad service or something's going on.
So I guess my question is, okay, they gave her money, but why wait so long to bring it out? What happened that all of a sudden, here we are in the light?
I'm not okay. So when Boss Lady was holding her live, there was that Trina in there, and she was talking about it this openly. I don't know how it came about, but then all of a sudden there another request came in for somebody to join a box, and then another lady came up and said, "Wait, I gave her over $1,000," and this is how this is all blowing up.
Okay.
So I had Trina over here yesterday, but I had to go and end my live for
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else. So
So she didn't answer like how many more people? How like a shit ton? 1, 3? As the world turns.
I just that's where I'm standing right now with it. Yeah, and yeah, she was. I trusted her, and now she's not.
Georgie, the JEORJIE said, I heard there's going to be a big live tomorrow night. All
Yeah,
about
5:30. 5:30. Trina's dropping it all, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Trina and Lily. I don't know about the third or the fourth or
Yeah.
the fifth, whoever.
They're supposed to be alive tomorrow. They're supposed to drop. They're going to drop everything.
I'm not trying to be hateful. I don't wish anything bad on Ronnie. I don't. If she's in that situation, there's resources, just like Rady said, there's resources out there. Go use the resources. You know, I've been in the situation, but you know, I had my mom to help me out of that situation. So, but they're you know, we have resources all over here for DV situations. I'm not downplaying that she's in the situation. I'm not there. I don't know. So, but what I do know is I was asking her questions. Why didn't you get a restraining order? Why isn't there something in play here? What is that?
A frog?
It's my
Oh.
typing thing.
I'm not downplaying the whole DV situation, but when I asked you, what everybody wants to know is, did you take money from multiple people? And you said yes. That made up my mind right there.
Is Ronnie a mod?
Not
No,
anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
I understand that people need help with their bills. I understand that. I get it. I have been there and I have been helped, not on this app. Let's make that clear. And I have been helped. I think we all have been in situations like that. I'm not saying that, but there's, if you're on assistance and you need propane or whatever, there is energy assistance for people that are on assistance. Period. Point blank. Any one of us that has ever been on any kind of state assistance, you get assistance for that. I lived in Anago, Wisconsin for a while, and I was helped with propane, state assisted. So every state is different, but heat is heat, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, who just left? Bouncer? Oh, she was on pause. My mind was made up when she said she took money from multiple people. Do I care about the backstory? Not really. Because I believe she did it off of Lisa's platform. So I'm choosing to step away from her as an acquaintance or whatever. She said she'll never come up in my box again. That's okay because I don't want you in my box again. You were not victim. I'm not like downplaying what's going on here at all. At all.
Can't wait.
What?
What can't you wait with, Ronnie?
Ronnie, listen, if I have to eat crow and apologize to you after you drop whatever you have, I can do that. I don't have a problem doing that. But right now, it looks like you're a fucking scammer. That's what it looks like in my eyes. Period. Period. I don't know why people get so butthurt. That's what it looks like. I asked you some hard questions that you got offensive about. In my eyes, people who get offensive like that, well, the proof is in the pudding right now.
Because I don't see nothing. Like what? Oh, Lord, Lord, Lordy.
And I'm sorry. I'm going to be direct. I'm going to be firm. I'm also going to be fair. If you drop receipts that prove you're not a scammer, I will absolutely come on live and apologize to all 737 people that I was wrong. Definitely. But right now, I don't think I'm wrong. I just don't. And I think Raggedy T said it the best. Period.
Whose move are talking about you are a nobody, you just talk about other people. Who?
Yes, and so does everybody else on TikTok. So does everybody else. So why don't you go build your own fucking platform and put my face on it and cover me? See what you come up with.
Yeah, which he said.
Well, fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Get it.
You don't like it? Get the fuck out of here. Scroll out. It's that easy.
Is Ronnie here in the
God,
room?
am I an asshole today or what?
Well,
No,
I mean, I
not.
feel like you are being real because of everything that has been going on. It just builds up and builds up, and
Come on, Jennifer.
It,
it is what it is.
She left. I don't see her on the list anymore.
I got the stain on this one.
what is happening?
Do you want anybody up in the box, Jenny?
I don't care.
Okay, here we
Better
go.
be respectful. It better be respectful, so help me God.
Oh, we can't. Somebody. Wait a minute. It's saying maximum number of guests.
No, there's an open box.
I know it won't let me do it.
Oh, they might be private. Hang on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know how to.
Please
Carol.
hold.
Okay.
Please hold.
I just have this to say because I'm a past DV victim. So
my thing is that because people know the history of LR, when Ronnie accepts any type of money from anybody and she becomes on the defensive, they're automatically going to see her as being a beggar. You know, I mean, because of her sister's past, I'm sorry to say, that they're putting her in the same category, but she's got to realize, all the stuff that her sister is continuing to doing day to day to day, and she's going to have to realize that sooner or later people were going to come out with that information. I mean, this is social media. People cannot keep quiet about crap about anybody's life, no matter what. Sooner or later, it's going to come out. People's feelings get hurt, whatever, and it's going to come out. I mean, and Ronnie should have just been, as soon as she heard something, she should have just stepped up and put it out there. I mean, I realize that she's trying to protect herself and her child, but, there's some information that she can put out there. She needs to put it out there to protect what she can of herself, in the whole situation. Because it's making herself look bad when she's not.
My thing is, she was in the DV situation. Me being as a mother, my first priority would be the child.
Shut up, silly goose. You're not going to talk about Mandy either. You can go.
My first thing would be my child. You know what I'm saying? Bills and everything else, screw that. That would be my last thing. My priority would be my child.
Right, exactly. And that's why it's very important for her to not get that restraining order.
Yeah, that would be, my first thing would be the child. The bills, everything else, forget it. I would screw that. I would not be worried about the bills, anything like that. My child would be the first thing I would be worried about in a DV situation. That would be my first thing, is to how to get my child out of there. I do not care if I had $5, $10, whatever. That would be my first thing I would be worried about, is to get my child out of that situation.
Right.
That's what I did.
The victim myself. Even to go get a restraining order on somebody like that, the child still gets visitation rights with the other parent. So you still have to deal with that person.
And it'd be hell or high water. I would do anything for my child to get him, to get him in a safe place, no matter what. And like Tech and Raggedy T is, there's a lot of resources out there will help you to find you a place, to help you to get into a place. You don't have to ask for money. It would help you. They will help you to get into a place. Even if it's a low income place, it does not matter where it's at. They will get you into a place for you and that child, to get you somewhere. I mean, I don't know how it is in Pittsburgh. I know how it is here in North Carolina. But they will help you to get a place for you and that child, to get you in a safe place. So that would be my main first priority, is my child. So that's my opinion. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just mind-boggling for me.
Thank you.
Miss Ashley, that was sickening for sure. I guess I missed something.
Can somebody tell me what Tech even said? Because she was
just about resources.
She was talking about resources. There was plenty of
nothing bad.
No, it was nothing bad.
Okay.
And then that's when Ronnie went after Tech, but she was just saying there was resources out there.
Hey, see more butts? Hold on. I don't know what Mandy's doing right now.
See more butts.
Bueller, Mandy Bueller.
Mandy!
Is still on the phone?
Yeah, I think she's on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Dexter.
It's okay. She could. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Bueller.
Yes, there is proof about the DV. Mandy has it, and I don't expect Mandy to drop that.
Wow. That's pretty personal.
All
of her information on it.
Yes, yes. Ronnie did go after Tech, and I stopped her in her tracks, I think, and said we're not going to be disrespectful to Tech. No.
It's because you told her that Tech is welcome in your life, so you did stop it right then and there. And you told her that that Tech was allowed to be
And
in
I
your house
will-
if she wanted.
I will go over and apologize to Tech when I'm done with my live.
Blue said, "What's up with this girl that's
No.
saying Ronnie's dad essayed her?" I heard that also in that live last night.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't, I did not hear it about it happening to Ronnie. I heard that it happened to Lisa.
Yes.
And it's because it is not Lisa's real father. That
I
is
would
what I heard.
apologize to Boss, but she's put out a lot of crazy stuff out there.
Maria, yes, you're correct. Tech, that's why I like Tech, because she's like me. She's got the unpopular opinion, and she's not afraid to say it, period. That's why I like her.
I like Tech.
It just what don't get me is why so many people on this app
I don't
want
know.
help, but they don't want the help from the resources. I don't
Because
get
it's
that.
easier.
No,
It's easier
Nicole
to
is
just-
not involved.
It's easier to just sit here and take somebody's money who's willing to give it to you than to actually have to go out and make the
Yes,
phone calls
savage.
and go to the places
Savage,
and do those things.
Yeah.
Nicole's being drugged right now for making a wish list for the baby.
So let me clear up this wish list with all 668 people. When Mandy, we had Ronnie in a live, and I don't know if it was my live or Mandy's, and she said that her assistants had gotten stopped. My understanding was, per Ronnie, that it was because of her sister, and so there was an investigation going on. So I said, can you make a wish list? And at first she said, no, I don't need anything. I got Christmas covered. We'll be fine. I'm not exactly sure what happened after that, but then a wish list went up on Nicole Lynn's bio.
I'm back.
Hi. And then a wish list went up on to Nicole Lynn's bio. So originally it was me who said, hey, can we start this wish list? Because, I didn't think Ronnie was
Getting money on the back end.
getting money on the back end. I didn't know. I had no idea. Okay, Mandy, people in the chat want to know your opinion about the Ronnie situation. It is up to you if you want to say.
Real quick.
Do you want to do this over here? Do you want to do it on my account? There's a lot going on.
Exposing Lisa wants to come up.
I was gonna say,
Seymour Butts.
I can drop.
Seymour Butts. I like that name, Seymour Butts.
Exposing Lisa wants to come up. In a
It's
box.
up to you, Mandy. I mean, really,
I just don't want to take it away from you. I know there's a lot going on. I missed out a lot, but I was also on the phone with someone who knows a lot of stuff, and I'm about to release a lot of stuff. So
okay, then we should do that on your platform, but let's let
Exposing go first. Yes,
go first.
What's up, ladies? Those who don't
How
know
you
me,
doing?
most of you do know me.
girlfriend.
Hey, girl. So, and Mandy, I just texted you, by the way. So, I've been gone for 3 days. My man's home from deployment, so I've been away. So, I've been catching up.
Thank you for his service. Thank you for his service.
I'll let him know. So there's a lot that we have on the back end. Mandy knows this. A lot of stuff I don't release because either there's pieces missing, so I can't connect it completely, or just because it's no longer relevant. One thing I'm going to say is that the people that helped run my page were aware Ronnie was involved in shit months ago when the stalker situation came in play. Because the stalker's name, which is Chuck, is their neighbor. His girlfriend is Lisa's biggest fan in the neighborhood. And Lisa and Kim paid him to take pictures of her. And then...
Wait, what?
So remember the stalker situation?
Yeah.
The stalker. Everybody knows the stalker. His name is Chuck. He's a neighbor. when his girlfriend is like obsessed with watching Lisa. And so he snapped a picture of Lisa one time, just kind of like randomly. And Lisa caught him and then caught up on him. And her and Kim realized it was a good storyline for sympathy. So Lisa wouldn't have to leave her house as much. So she's safe because there's a stalker. So they paid him to continue to do it. One thing that everybody kind of skipped over when Kim was sharing those photos was how the hell would the stalker get Kim's telephone number to send her the pictures of Lisa? And then
What the fuck?
yeah, the whole family, the whole family.
Can't even. You can't make this shit up.
No,
No, you can't.
the whole family is involved. There's a reason why certain little snippets are always said in the background to be heard on live, right? So like the broth situation.
Oh.
Dad knows what's happening. There's no reason for him to say that to Lisa in that exact moment. That makes no sense. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and now you're talking about shit that you're missing. Sorry, part of my language. I'm an Italian New Yorker. I can't hold it. I'm sorry. So, it's always been that way. So Lisa's always given her dad gas money, right? Where's she getting the gas money? If dad doesn't want her to go live, where else is she getting it from?
Yep.
You know, like in my family, and my family's a little bit different, right? So my family, you're an addict, you're cut off from the family until you get yourself together because you're not stealing from us, lying from us, or none of it. We have our own families, we have our own stuff to deal with. Get your shit together, come back. I was an addict many years ago for my daughter. My daughter is an adult now, and they cut me off. But had I ever told the story that my dad died, that my son had terminal brain cancer, any of it, I probably would have been completely disowned. But why, if Lisa's making hundreds a day, right? Why have her stop? They gave her a phone to continue to do it. When her phone was stolen from that girl, mommy and daddy handed her an iPhone and said, go ahead. And then now she's using her mom's phone. So, and then we all heard the recording that mommy's giving her minor